What's up guys, John from Beyond ARTV coming at you with a concert review today because I recently saw the UK group Royal Blood, easily one of my favorite acts of last year. Kind of predicted that they would start blowing up, and they really did. They were talking about during the show how last time they were in Charlotte, where I actually saw them, I saw them in Amos Southend. They were talking about how there was 20 people there last time. Now they're playing to a sold out show, which is just awesome. I think Royal Blood absolutely deserve every bit of success that they have gotten. They're a hard-hitting rock band that put on a great live show. They had support in the form of many mansions, a more indie and electronic leaning band, I suppose, maybe even more in the alternative category, a little bit of experimental, and I thought that they did a really solid job. I had actually listened to their debut album and a few songs off of the new album that they just put out a couple of months ago on Spotify. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was good stuff. I plan to dig further into that, especially after hearing them live, seeing how they can kind of capture the crowd's attention. I didn't think that many people would be listening to them since they were the opening band and they were a lot different and not as hard-hitting as Royal Blood, but people seemed to be into it, and I thought that they did a good job opening up the show. Royal Blood themselves came on, opened up with kind of a weird intro song, and then they blast into Come On Over. Perfect choice for an opening track. It's got that awesome bass riff. Obviously, if you know about Royal Blood, everything that they play, all the guitar parts at least, are played on the bass, and I think that's absolutely phenomenal and stunning in some parts, and especially the way that they captured their studio recording and managed to almost make it sound very similar, albeit with like some added parts and added features and that sort of thing. Really surprised and kind of blown away just by how great they sounded live. It seemed like they were having a little trouble with their sound at first, but you know, you see them in the background going like, raise that up, raise this up, adjust the sound on this, and everything started coming through loud and clear, and it sounded absolutely awesome. The drumming was one of my favorite things about the entire night, just because it was so electrifying in parts, and they had really good chemistry. They played off of each other quite well. They did an outro thing on their closing track, Out of the Black, which is how I got into them. Probably still my favorite track from the band, just because it's so gripping and hard-hitting. It just smashes through, and they had this little part at the end where they just kind of fed off of each other's energies into this really chaotic outro. Thought it was absolutely mesmerizing and really captivating. Everybody was into it. The whole crowd was jumping, me, myself included. Went with a couple of my friends that had never really heard of Royal Blood before. About a month ago, you know, I told them, I was like, hey, you guys live here, you should come with me. I'm driving up here, or I'm driving down here to go to the show. And they actually, you know, they checked it out beforehand and really started getting into it. I was surprised, and I thought it was awesome, you know, to turn more people onto them, just because, like I said, they definitely deserve all the success that they've achieved. Royal Blood's setlist pretty much consisted of the album, their debut album, albeit one track was switched. You take out the track Careless, unfortunately, because I really like that track. I pretty much loved every song on the album because I did give it a perfect score. One of my favorite albums of the past few years, absolutely. Came in number 2 on my list of top albums of 2014. But they switched out Careless for the track One Trick Pony, which is a B-side, and I was, yes, it's my favorite B-side, probably my second favorite Royal Blood song. I was not expecting that at all, and then whenever they kind of slid into the whole long intro that One Trick Pony has on it, I knew it was coming, and I was super excited for it. I didn't think they would play a B-side live, especially that one. There was like 3 from the sessions for the Royal Blood album. There were 3 B-sides, that is, and of course they picked One Trick Pony. I was electrified. I definitely started really getting into it. But anyways, overall, thoughts on the concert. Many mansions, you know, I wasn't head over heels for them, but I thought they did a solid job. But Royal Blood obviously came through, crushed it, absolutely nailed their performances. Great musicians, not a ton of crowd interaction, but wasn't really needed for the style that they have going. So overall, I'd say 4.5 out of 5 for this concert. If you've seen Royal Blood live, let me know what you thought, or the experience that you had in the comment section down below, or let me know when you are planning to go see them, or, you know, just your thoughts on some of the clips that I had from the concert in general in the comment section down below. If you want to see more footage, it's that top link in the description. Took a few clips, but obviously I don't like, you know, to just sit there and film the whole concert. That's pointless, and I hate it when other people sit there and record the entire thing. One dude was trying to record the whole show on his GoPro, and I think they shut him down pretty quick. But anyways, guys, make sure to hit the like button on this concert review. Let me know what other bands I need to see live. I've got one major show coming up, obviously. I'm going to see Green Day at a music festival in August, but what else should I see in the meantime? I'm looking for a couple of summer shows to maybe get in on. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.